3 weeks ago, we covered the first step of colubrid breeding season. Today, we're going to cover the second step, which is egg laying and incubation. Stay tuned, you're watching Snakebite. Okay, we're going to show you how we set up python eggs here. It is the python egg laying season, so what we're going to do first is show you how to set up a box. Basically, we use an incubating medium called Hatch-Rite. It's a perlite substance that has an isomer in it that keeps the humidity really good, but yet it's kind of dry to the touch. It's a new medium. It works out really well for incubating python eggs. We're going to go ahead and maybe do about 2 inches in this plastic box that has no air ventilation whatsoever. So we're going to go ahead and use a closed air system is what we call it, which means that we have to open this box every single day to recirculate the air, and then we're going to go ahead and just nest the eggs right down in here. So here's a female ball python, and she had just laid this morning for us. This animal is a normal ball python bred to a pinstripe ball python, and she doesn't look too happy right now. You can see she's nested around her eggs. The eggs look nice, but you know, we're gonna have to get her off. You can see she's not very happy to leave her eggs right now, but we're gonna go ahead and just really carefully pull her off without stressing her out too much, and hopefully not getting bit ourselves. And here we go. We go ahead and we yank these eggs away from her nest. They look like a beautiful clutch. There's 2, 4, 6, 7 eggs, and they look fantastic. What we're gonna do is go ahead and get her back in there and leave her alone for a little while. We're gonna go back to her cage at some point and redo it so she doesn't smell the eggs, so she'll go back onto food. But for now, we wanna go ahead and mark the top of these eggs, and we're gonna wanna get them separated. I personally like to separate eggs. Some people incubate in a clump, but I do. So we go ahead, we got 1 egg that's separated now, and we really carefully, gotta be really careful not to rip the egg. So once I have all the eggs separated out enough to be able to get in the box, I go ahead and mark with a pencil on the top of the egg what the female is and what she's bred to and the date that they're laid.
Welcome to Snake Science with Dr. Chewy. Today we're going to talk about the anatomy of a snake egg. When you artificially inseminate your eggs. I'm inseminating my eggs, baby! When you artificially incubate your eggs, it's very important to mark the top of the egg. Within hours of a female depositing her eggs, an air bubble adheres to the top of her egg. This is why it's so important to keep the egg from rotating. If the egg rotates after the air bubble attaches, the embryo will die. Most snake eggs will incubate for 60 days. The baby the baby Snoop dog will have an egg tooth. The baby snake will have an egg tooth to cut the egg and make an opening for him to crawl out. This has been Snake Science with Dr. Chewy.
Okay, so here we are. We're at a small incubator. We actually incubate in big walk-in incubators, but you know what? This is perfect for most people, so we're gonna show you how this works. Basically, we have a really good thermal dynamic box. We have a ceramic heater. We have some fans to circulate the air to keep the air temperature constant. We have a really nice thermometer that's 89.1 degrees in here. Basically, all we do is we're gonna take our eggs that we just pulled from our ball python, we're gonna put them on the shelf, shut the door. Basically, you know what? Check them once a day, recirculate the air, make sure the eggs are in good shape, and in 60 days, we're gonna have some baby pythons. So here we are in the colubrid room. We basically are getting the first clutches of the year, and we want to show you the difference between python eggs and colubrid eggs. Let's go ahead and show you the first eggs of the year for us. I know this girl laid because earlier in the day I saw the eggs, and I want to go ahead and pull these out for you right now. So basically it looks like there's about 10 good eggs in here. We're just going to go ahead and open up the nest box, remove these eggs. They all look really good. We're going to put them in the vermiculite, basically mark which females have it, and again, same thing. Check the eggs every day, recirculate that air, and about 2 months from now, we're gonna have some baby corn snakes. So there you have it. The next time we're covering this topic, it's gonna be snake eggs hatching. And that's the coolest time of the year. Lots of neat stuff. And you know what? Even some one-of-a-kind animals maybe. So make sure you stay tuned the next time we cover this topic on Snake Bites.